I dedicate this video to all my African brothers in Africa who are chefs. And I have a message for you. All of you. You want to come to Europe, huh? Stupid! I get so many questions. Chef, I want to work with you here in Europe. Chef, arrange a job for me in Europe. Guys, life is a bitch in Europe. Life is not what you think it is in Europe. And your brothers and sisters.
If you are not a U.S. citizen, don't come to this country. If you are here and you're not a U.S. citizen, I don't care what kind of documentation you have, and I don't care how long you're staying, whether it's for a week or years, go. If you can go, go. And I know this is what they want, and I hate it because I love to be like, resist. But ending up in an ICE detention facility is not.
Good morning, everyone. Fuck off, MAGA. I've seen that the U.S. is now going to start charging $250 per visa for foreigners to come in and.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Kindly for watching me for the first time, please remember to subscribe, like, and also comment. To my returning viewers, thank you so much for always coming back and watch my video. Merry Christmas for all my viewers. So guys, in today's video is an amazing video. I hope you are continuing watching this video. It's about if you have a dream of going America or abroad. I hope you have really watched very well, because most of people, they have a dream of maybe going to United States or going to Australia or any other West country. So before I dive in, so guys, let's all watch this video until the end, then I'll come back with more reaction. Merry Christmas guys, and remember to give this video a thumbs up for wishing me also Merry Christmas.
I dedicate this video to all my African brothers in Africa who are chefs. And I have a message for you. All of you. You want to come to Europe, huh? Stupid! I get so many questions. Chef, I want to work with you here in Europe. Chef, arrange a job for me in Europe. Guys, life is a bitch in Europe. Life is not what you think it is in Europe. And your brothers and sisters that are here now will not tell you that, because they're already ashamed. Okay? They're already ashamed. So they come home to you, they say, oh, life is fantastic. It's not. I lived 14 years in Tanzania. 14 years. Life is better. There's so much opportunity in Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. All my brothers and sisters there, trust me, if you work hard, you graft hard, your life is much better. You want to know what's happening here in Europe when you come here? I'll give you my breakdown, okay? My flat, my tiny flat, 1,400 euros a month. My energy bill, 250 euros a month. My gas bill, 100 euros a month. My car license, my car insurance, 45 euros. My mobile phone, 50 euros. My TV, 40 euros. My local government tax, 160 euros a month. My list goes on. At the end of the month, I spent 3,000 euros only bills. And I'm not even fucking living yet. Then I have to buy my groceries, all my shit. So I come down to 4,000 euros. And you people, you think you come here, oh, I earn 4,000 euros. No, you're not, you dumb fuck. You pay taxes and bills, and you cannot escape it. You cannot escape those bills. The system is created that way. So if you earn your 400 euros in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, Congo, you're way better off. And you have fucking freedom and a beautiful country. I want to quit in Europe. The only good thing here is my kids' education. That's it. But when that little fucker turns 18, I'm flying away back to Tanzania with the grace of God. So please stop asking me for jobs and shit from Africa. Life is not what you think it is. Suck on that. Now get the fuck back.
Good morning, everyone. Fuck off, MAGA. I've seen that the U.S. is now going to start charging $250 per visa for foreigners to come in and visit. It's not worth it. Don't come. Don't pay it. Don't do it. If you have to travel for business, see if you can do it via email or something. don't come here. Seriously. Especially foreigners. I mean, why would you want to come here? ICE may detain you. And that is no shit. I mean, seriously, we've had tourists detained. Not a good idea. Not a good look for America. So anyway, don't pay the $250. Stay out of America. I'd love to move to a different country. That'd be so awesome. If anybody's got any ideas, let me know. Have a good day. Fuck off, MAGA.
At this point, we would think that the entire world is well aware of what's happening here in the United States of America. And we would think that knowing that, having that information, access to that information of what is going down, people would not travel here. I continue to see posts, videos of people sharing that they're planning to vacation here during the summer from overseas. And I'm just, I don't know how to get through to you not to do that. We are in a very bad situation here right now. American citizens are being picked up and detained by ICE for no reason. Immigrants are being stripped away from their families in brutal ways and taken out of the country in some cases. The state senates and houses are rushing all kinds of bills through to create new laws that really hurt people, especially women and children, honestly. The federal Senate and House are in the fastest pace that I've ever seen to get as many things through that can destroy America as possible. Here's the kicker. MAGA's still sleeping. MAGA still does not see or is unwilling to see what's actually happening. Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, which is food stamps, big cuts. And you can tell them that to their face. You can show them the evidence. You can show them video clips. You can talk until there's just nothing else you can possibly say, and they will not hear you. They are so devoted to their leader. I have noticed, going back to the idea of people from other countries traveling here, I have noticed a definite trend in an increase in the trend of the right hating anyone who is foreign, in their opinion, even if that person is an American citizen. There are videos going around where you have white people driving past a home where perhaps a Mexican flag is being flown because they're proud of their history. They're proud of where their genes come from, where they're from. This person will drive by and tell them it's illegal for them to fly that flag. Get out of the country. It's hateful, it's hurtful, it's dangerous. And I could easily see that type of behavior turn on visitors from other countries. Because I can tell you, at least where I'm at here in Tennessee, you'll definitely get a "where you from?" And they say it just like that. When I moved here from California originally, that happened to me 4 times. The first time I was shocked as shit. I'm like, wait, what? Because in California, we're very welcoming people. We're like, oh my gosh, tell me about where you came from. Oh, we love it. We love your accent. We love this. Very positive, very upbeat, very welcoming. It's not like that here at all. The second time, I was still shocked as shit. The third time, I was starting to get pretty annoyed, and I'm pretty easygoing. The fourth time, I lit it up. Where are you from that makes you think that you're in any position to ask me where I'm from? Where are you from? Yeah, and it got very ugly. I won't do that here, but it got ugly. And it hasn't happened to me since. But could you imagine you come over here from overseas with your family, and some American walks up to you with a big attitude and says, where are you from? And in the climate that we're living in right now, I have no problem at all seeing that escalating into something very ugly potentially. And that worries me, friends. That really worries me. And that's just on, if we talk about like just the people here, okay? Some of the people here. If we stay focused on what is happening at the state level and the federal level, it is not friendly towards you. Just like it's not friendly towards me, quite frankly. It's not friendly towards you. If I were in Ireland, I was Irish, there is no way in hell I'd come here right now, no matter what. Because I would not feel safe. I would not trust that my family would be safe. I would not feel, I wouldn't trust that we'd all make it back to Ireland safely and together. You might think I'm exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. That is what we're dealing with here right now. It is a shit show. And I'm not gonna cry on this video. I've cried on a lot of videos. My disappointment and my disgust in what is going on here. My heartbreak over how our administration is treating the rest of the world. My fear of how I might be treated if I ever have the opportunity. I don't know, are we ever going to be allowed to leave? I don't know. But if I ever have the opportunity to go see my friend in Italy, how am I going to be treated? Are they going to say, where are you from? And the second I say America, they're going to feel kind of icky about me? I wouldn't blame them at this point. I mean, all of this is in motion, right? So what are we going to do? Don't travel here. Not now. It's not safe. Please, please, please.
Why is nobody talking about this? Ever since I came to Africa, many Africans have come to me and said they will pay me thousands of dollars for me to help them to go to Europe. I haven't helped a single person, and I'm not going to do that. Ask yourself, why, if Europe is so fantastic, why am I then in Africa? Does that make sense? If my own place is so fantastic, why would I be here? Now, you are ready to pay me thousands of dollars for you to go and work hard in Europe, for you to help Europe get back on track. Why won't you stay in Africa and make Africa get on track. It doesn't make sense. You're an African, so why don't you want to help your own continent to grow and prosper? But you want to go to my continent and make that prosper. It doesn't make sense. If you have thousands of dollars that you want to give me for me to help you to go there, spend those thousands of dollars to set up a business here in Africa. And if you need help with that one, I'm willing to help you. But I will never help you to go to Europe and suffer.
If you are not a U.S. citizen, don't come to this country. If you are here and you're not a U.S. citizen, I don't care what kind of documentation you have, and I don't care how long you're staying, whether it's for a week or years, go. If you can go, go. And I know this is what they want, and I hate it because I love to be like, resist. But ending up in an ICE detention facility is not an act of resistance. And it does not matter if you are white passing. It does not matter how smart you are or what you're contributing, or if you're just visiting and you're a tourist. Don't. It's not safe here. We're not safe. They are detaining U.S. citizens. They are detaining tourists. There was a 28-year-old backpacker, a young woman, who is now in an ICE detention facility. It does not matter. If you're leaving and I can come with you, I would love that. Let me know how to do that. I have a master's degree and I'm a very nice person. I'll be very good to your country. But this ain't the place. Get out while you can. And do not send your kids here as foreign exchange students. Do not send them on a student visa. Do not think you're going to come over here and do some kind of medical residency or scientific research. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't marry somebody from here. Don't do it. We're not safe. We're not a good country. We're under authoritarian rule at this point. So, sorry about that. Fucking sucks. Bye.
People in West Africa are starting to live better than people in the Western world. Now, I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about if you're well-to-do, if you're doing pretty good in your life, it's better to be doing really well in Africa than it is to be in America. Now, I'm currently in America, and it's like a little bit of a culture shock coming back from Africa, because when you come here, you're around people who, on paper, they're very successful, rich, and all that. But all these people are drowning in debt. They got a nice car, but they don't own it. They've got a lease on it. They may say that they own a house, but they kind of do, but they have a huge mortgage on it. But in Africa, people own everything outright. And what does this lead to, like, in day-to-day life? Well, when you know someone who's well-to-do in Africa, they're a lot more relaxed. They feel like they can go on trips with you. They're a lot more generous. People here, even though they may have a lot of money on paper in America, the second they let their foot off the gas, the second they stop hustling, those bills will catch up on them really quick. And it shows like kind of why I feel West Africa is the future, because here people are putting up an appearance of being rich, well-to-do, but it's fueled by debt and it's fueled by them working two jobs. Husband and wife are both working high-paying jobs, 50 hours a week each, and doing all of that to just create this facade. Whereas in West Africa, once these guys have made it, they're living good lives. They're having that balance in life, and they're not killing themselves. So I think long-term, who am I betting on? I'm betting on the lifestyle of West Africa.
I've lived in 5 different countries in Africa. I've lived in Malawi, Botswana, Zambia, Morocco, and Nigeria. I've also traveled extensively in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and Egypt. Never once in all my years of living or traveling on the African continent have I been mistreated in any way because of my ethnicity, because of my skin color. And this is in spite of the fact that I come from a country who are guilty for some of the worst colonial crimes ever inflicted throughout human history. That's right, I was born in Great Britain.
Hello guys, welcome back. Merry Christmas for you guys. So remember to give this video a thumbs up for also wishing me a Merry Christmas. So guys, I hope you have watched the full clip how these really white people, they really come out and say something about the American trip or people who are planning to go to vacation, maybe for the United States, for the UK, for those West country. Those white people, they have really come out and open up our eyes, because finding somebody telling you the truth is a problem. But these people, they are coming out and telling us the truth, because we have seen a lot of Jamaicans crying in Canada, crying in United States, crying in UK, and also across all over the world, except the Africa and the black countries. But people are still going there, and these are really white people. They are really in love with African country, and they have lived in African country for so many years, and they want to invest in African countries. And we, the Africans and Caribbean people, we want to go to those countries. Is it right? And these guys are telling us the right thing. I really agree with these people, because life in UK is so expensive, and United States. This chef is talking the sense. He is warning us. He is telling us that, guys, stop going to abroad, because most of people, they are talking to him like, oh, they want a job, they want and whatever, and so many. So he is telling them to stop and investing in their country, to stop doing work in their country. Their work is better than on those country. And that's why he's telling us how the expenditure in UK. He was telling us about paying the transport bill, paying the car bill, paying the house bill, paying the rent, paying the and whatever, and you can't afford, because the system was built to deduct those bills direct from your account. So that is how really life in UK is. And he was also talking about the expenses in UK, because this expenditure is the most really killing the dreams of so many people. So you can find somebody is earning a lot of money in UK or in Canada or in United States, but bills are so many, and that's why you will not see that person progress. And when he or she comes in your country, he may be saying, oh, I'm from UK or Canada, and you respect that guy or that lady, but that guy is really suffering. We have few people who can come out and tell us the truth about the life in those areas, and this is some of the words who have just come out and open up our eyes, because most majority of people, they can't tell you the truth. Because when somebody in African or black country, when say that I am in Germany or whatever, the first thing you think that this person is so rich. It's not that. These person are really suffering on those areas. And this guy is also talking about coming back to live in Tanzania. He's saying that he's coming to live in Tanzania. So he was advising us, if you have money, because somebody is telling him that, oh, I'm going to pay you like, oh, $1,000 or whatever, so that you can acquire a job to me to that country. Just start investing with that $1,000 in your country. It will take you far. It will make you rich. It will, even you will be richer than those people migrated to the United States or other countries. And also, we have seen how these guys is telling us how really he has lived in Africa for 14 years. Imagine living Africa 14 years, and he has enjoyed really life in Africa. He was living in Malawi, in Tanzania, in Kenya, and so many other countries, and also and that is how really life is so cheap in our country. And for people planning to go to that area, you can just cancel, because We have all seen in the internet how really Donald Trump is deporting the illegal immigrant, how Trump is deporting the black people, how Trump is deporting the Jamaicans, how Trump is deporting the black American going back to their country. We have seen how also the IC agent detaining most of the African people, most of the black people in America. And that's how this lady is telling us, stop coming to America. Things are not good there. And he's advising us to stop going there because things are not working. And he's telling us just to remain in our country. And I normally say that Africa is rich. And also Caribbean are rich, but we have our sellout leaders. They don't want to invest in our country very well, and that's why you find the majority of people migrating to these West countries. And this West country, the only thing that we might get there is the suffering and pain. And that's why we have seen so many people leaving those countries, or they come home with being bankrupt without nothing, and they really sponsor those people on those countries. We find that America or UK cannot manage without Africa, and that's why these people, they really want to come to Africa, take out our resources, and also going out. And so, as I conclude, you have witnessed how the West people are crying in the United States because of being held by the IC agent, and also in UK. IC agent, they are really deporting people in large numbers. So if you are not a US citizen, don't travel to that country because the country is falling. That Trump is killing so many visionary people on that area. So just invest in our country and we love to be here. Thank you so much for watching me. Your host, Team Tessie Reaction, and remember to give this video a thumbs up. Merry Christmas, guys. See you in the next video.